There we go. What's up, Google account Bryce? Welcome to Cooking Conspiracy. We are just doing a good old-fashioned steak dinner. We'll get there eventually. But I will need my ice cubes here, so hold on. Got ice. What's going on, Google? Wow, coming in a little aggressive. Oh, what's up, bro? I misread that. Oh, hola, Capitan. How are you tonight? ¿Cómo estás? All right. Moisten the rim so we can do a salty job on the rim. What? I'll point whatever I want at you, Google. The same salt I've been using for a couple days. It'll be fine. Nice little rim job. I love it. What's going on, Daddy? How are you? That being said, Paloma, or my version of it at least. So you're gonna take a lime, you're gonna juice half of it. There. Now you're gonna juice a grapefruit. Well, grapefruit suck to eat. I mean, for making drinks, I'm a big fan. Big fan. Never thought I would be because they suck so much to eat, but they're great at cocktails. My day was pretty good, uneventful, you know. No complaints. Took dogs on a nice couple long walks. Just kind of taking it easy. Probably the last time I'll go live before my trip here, so figured I would make a nice, simple, but classy meal. There we go. Got plenty of juice there. I got a shaker here. Where are you going? Going to the Alps to go skiing. Big chunks in there. That way we can get the drink nice and cool without it diluting too much here. All right. Hold on. I gotta make sure that I'm seeing all of you degenerates' comments. All messages. There we go. Got one shot of white tequila. I'm sure you could use yellow. wouldn't matter. It would just change the color a little bit. Close to the end of the month, really. Flight's Friday. We'll see. It might be a little shorty here or there. Juice is gonna go in. You can get that out of the way because it's not worth spilling your juice. You are going to hit a little bit of sugar in there. You could use simple syrup or some sort of fancy syrup if you wanted to, but I'm just going to use sugar. And don't go overboard. You can always add more later. What's up, Swoley? I don't know. Honolulu to New York to Europe. There'll be a lot of travel. What's going on, Spectre? How you doing? What's going on, McPallid? Done with this. Put a little bit of lime on there. Just so you know it's something like a margarita. Not seeing the resemblance, but thank you, Mr. Pallid. No direct flights to Europe from Hawaii, Google. Ice back in the freezer. All right. What's going on, Swoley? Yeah, so we got that. Set that off to the side where it's not gonna get spilled. Oh yeah, that does taste good though. All right. Ooh, this bacon looks suspect. I'm gonna go get the fresher package. Been open for a while. It's questionable, but it'll work. Oh, why'd they have to shut down the base, Swoley? Thank you. I'm doing good today. Passes the smell test. We're gonna send it. Oh, nice. Oh, fishing does sound good. Ooh, I like fishing in the Gulf of America. Yeah. Neither have I, but that's why the package or the bacon looks a little bit questionable. But we'll cook out, it'll fry, it'll be fine. I do like green beans. I don't always have them at the store here, though. Well, you know, while the bacon cooks, we got some entertainment planned. We got some nice, I think this is called romaine lettuce. It's kind of a rough chop of that. I suppose the super crunchy part. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of that going on right now. Cucumber, you gotta get your vegetables in here. How do you say that now, Spectre? Cucumbers in. Oh, I appreciate that, Spectre, you know. Oh yeah, green beans and potatoes, yeah. I like doing wrapping green beans up in bacon, coat them in brown sugar, hold them together with like a toothpick or whatever, then bake them in the oven for like 25 minutes or so. Usually comes out pretty good. The sugar starts to caramelize on the top of them, but you still have the salty and the fattiness of the bacon, and you get a good crunch with the green beans. Carrot. Now, if I was thinking, I would have put a plate underneath this or whatever, and that would have contained the mess. Handful of that. This great carrot, and let's throw that on top there. And get all the colors in there tonight. First tomato that I've harvested from the garden, a little Roma one. We're just gonna take the whole thing and except the tip. We're gonna remove the tip. Yeah, we want to hear what weird stuff happened to you today, Bryce. I'm more curious about your fishing trip in the Gulf of America, though. Yeah, we can set that aside for now. Not every night needs to be a homemade dressing tonight, and today is definitely not a homemade dressing type of night. But since I got red onion right here, we can put a little bit of it on. We don't want a ton of onion on there, but just maybe about this much. Yeah, Bryce, the people want to know. Well, that's a good qualifier to put in there, Bryce. You know, it's gonna keep us all from thinking you're some sort of sicko. Old Dover, maybe you should have invested in a generator beforehand. Well, that's good. Bacon ranch salad. Yeah, cheap New York strip. Potatoes, broccoli. Kind of nice, nutritious, real food type of dinner. Yeah, nothing crazy tonight. Cocktail of the night was a Paloma again. Nah, send it. You're 14, you'll recover. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. What'd she do? Nah, it's 8 p.m. in Hawaii, Bunny Boo, so just my dinner. If you eat a real dinner, you don't need a midnight snack. Oh, that's good. What's going on, Keisha? Yeah, well, it's a Wednesday night or Tuesday night. You know, what am I gonna say? Yeah, it is late on the East Coast. Well, I'm glad you got that family time in, Bryce. That's important. What's up, real deal? What's up, Mr. Man? Yeah, I think we can all get behind that slowly. Yeah, Paloma, you know. I feel like you're just trolling and stirring the pot at him. You know, Chauvin got what he deserved. He deserved to be in jail for a while. It's one of my last great memories with, well, not one of my last ones, but a very powerful memory I have is, you know, I mean, we were all graduated or whatever, did a fishing trip with my granddad and my brothers, you know, salmon fishing in Michigan, caught a bunch of salmon. It was a lot of fun. Great memory. I don't think there's any mod in here right now. I mean, I think, you know, Alcatraz just didn't want to stand on what he said. It's probably going to turn into a two-person dinner, so I'll probably eat half of it here. Uh-oh. Yeah. I miss 14-year-old dating. So excited. Never knew what was going to happen. Remember, treat people like you want to be treated, Bryce, and it'll work out. Oh my god. You know, and just for that, I might take another button off just for you when you do. You about ready to call me a hobbit art? I'm interested to see where this is going to go. Yeah, well, if I had to guess, she probably thinks you don't like her that way because you told her you don't like her that way. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, give it a couple weeks, it'll buff out. No, it's just bacon that's been in the fridge way too long that I think is still okay to cook and eat, you know? Oh, yeah. It's kind of, you know, have your mom, you know, buy your girlfriend's mom flowers, but then what happens if your mom starts going out with the girlfriend's mom, and then you're kind of step siblings at that point? A little bit aggressive and cliche. Yeah, I think Yeah, slowly down the warpath. I love it. Okay, now, I don't want all of that bacon grease in there because that would be a little bit too much. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a paper towel. Yeah, that's a little bit much. And try to get most of it out, just like that. There's still a good amount of bacon grease in there to keep the potatoes in or whatever. And I haven't seasoned them yet because I know there's all that bacon fat in there, but we'll season as we go. And it'll be just fine. Let's fold those over. And these are going to take a while to cook too. So let's see what we want in there. Some garlic powder, sure, that's always a classic. Chili powder will work. I'm not gonna go crazy on that. Oregano, oh yeah, you want some oregano in there. Ooh, thyme, yeah, that'll be good. And now that you got more seasoning than potato in there, you can stir it all up. Go ahead and get some butter in there as well. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I did, Energizer. Oh, yeah. Full house. Yeah, I mean, yeah, remember you're frying them in bacon grease, so there's already a lot of umami in there. Looking back at it, probably should have put the butter in before the seasoning. That would have helped keep some of the stickage under control. You could also put a little bit of lemon juice or something in there. It's not lemon juice, but it'll work. Something in there to help deglaze the pan. Closest thing available. They'll be fine. Oh yeah, you won't even taste the orange. And if you do, you won't know what it is. I'm gonna go find a lid. And covering that will help it accelerate the cooking. Oh shit, yeah. Sounds like you like her, Bryce. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, what up? No, yeah, well, who doesn't taste as you go? I mean, if you don't taste as you go, that's how you end up with shitty, bland food or way over seasoned food. Very rarely do you get something good without tasting as you go. I think you should really rephrase that like, hey, you know, I accidentally told the girl I was crushing on that I wasn't into her, even though we're both obviously into each other. Chop up the bacon, make it into little bacon bits. Make sure it's edible. There's my bacon. Probably don't need all that bacon in it, because if you do, it'll be too much bacon. So we'll put some of that aside, and we'll feed it to the wieners later. Yeah, I like all types. Rice. Yeah, well, that's how you end up with, ooh, I'm not gonna be mean, but why rush when you're cooking, you know? You gotta relax, enjoy the process, goose blah, 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 blah. Haven't you seen Anger Management, you know? Yeah, blondes are cool. Oh yeah, write her a letter, that one's good. And if it doesn't work out, you should call her mom from a payphone, tell her her dad's in jail and the state looks down on sodomy or bestiality. You don't make the same meal every night or a million times or whatever. It's best to taste as you go, you know. Little bacon ranch salad, garden salad action. Butter is good. Oh yeah. Gauge their resistance level. Oh yeah, they still got ways to go. Lie flat. Letters and Christmas cards are cool. Nobody wants your chain email of what you did in your brag book. But put in a letter with a Christmas card or whatever, that shit's cool. conversation died. Oh, never mind. It's filtered. I have not found a good shawarma restaurant. And where's the gang? And, you know, the dogs are chilling. When the dogs are chilling when I'm cooking, you know, I leave them be, you know? That's fair about the fasting, cooking while fasting. But I'm guessing those are family recipes you've known forever, though. So, yeah, sorry, the chat's cutting in and out, so I may or may not get some of your messages. Now, you do want to keep an eye on it, make sure nothing starts to burn, because that'll ruin the flavor of those potatoes real quick. That'll work. Yeah, well, lots of chats, you know. People miss things in these chats sometimes, you know. Kind of screwed these potatoes up. With the Redskins, it probably would have been better off to put them in the oven, olive oil, salt, pepper, and roast them just like that. Season them up and they'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong. Now, you make the same foods every year during Ramadan, Miss K. It's not a bad thing if you got family recipes, you know. Just not all of us have that luxury. Alright, now let's get some heat on these potatoes. Oh, sorry. Jeez. Walking on the eggshells here, you know, you can tell. Okay. People get angry when they are hungry. Now, are we talking about the classic top half of the mermaid versus bottom half of the mermaid, John Joe, or is a fish a metaphor here? Nice. It's hot. Hot, hot. Tex-Mex is pretty good. It's nice, John. What's up, Reverend? How you doing? Oh, you got my attention, Bunny Boo. Assuming you're not a dude. I've been fooled before. Oh, nice. So I don't want all that butter in there, bacon grease, so you're just gonna scoop out the potatoes, drain off the fat. You don't need it. You already got plenty of fat that has been absorbed in the potatoes. And then this way you can avoid all that burnt seasoning. I am going to put a handful of chopped parsley in there. Just to give it a little bit of color, a little bit of freshness. I guess you can't really see very well in there. Thank you, Energizer. I assume you're talking about chicken, real deal. Put some sort of cover over your potatoes to keep them warm. I'm going to put this on the stovetop back burner for it to cool down. And we'll go ahead and heat that boy up. I must have missed something. Yeah, petite's cool. Yeah, bullies aren't cool. Yes, Penny. Take a look at what we're doing here. You approve? Go run along. Yeah. Got the steak, haven't seasoned it yet. I'm waiting until it right before I put it in the pan. Yeah, she's my princess. Thank you, Michelle. So I see I got a little bit of smoke coming off of that, so that tells me it's close to being ready. Let's just take a little bit of grizzle in there. And we're going to use that as our pan lubricant here. Now it's okay if it starts smoking a little bit because I've removed my fire alarm from the ceiling. Alright, steak here. We're just gonna go so freaking simple here today, you're not gonna believe it. Salt, good amount. Black pepper. Flip it over. Salt. Black pepper. Probably going to take about 2.5 minutes aside, and we'll flip it and let it rest. Now you could put a bunch of butter in there and finish in the oven and this like that, but we're just going to do it in the skillet and flip it a couple times. Not trying hard on this steak, so it's probably not going to be a perfect medium rare, but it'll be alright. No, I believe it. There's a lot of dirt bags in this world. Everybody thinks the world owes them something. Yeah, I'm kind of curious why John Joe's went off on Miss K, you know. Well, the real question is, are you still a wild one, Bunny Boo? Borderline spamming John Joe. Got a little side fat there going. Yeah, I mean, something tells me Miss K, John Joe is not a good looking dude. No, JFK got himself put in timeout last night for a little bit. He should be a lot back by now, though. Man. No spamming, John. Yeah, just use some language that was a little bit over the top. Yeah, that was fun, you know. It's nice, a little bit more chill. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get that side seared off a little bit. No idea, Bunny Boo. I think it's to take her ice skating. Always classic days. Maybe bowling. Bowling's another good one. Do something fun where there's a little activity and you can be a little bit competitive. Good research. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you enjoy hanging out with her. Just hang out with her. No. We'll let that cool down a little bit. We'll cover that. Let it rest. Oh yeah, that'll work. Perfect. So, ooh yeah, get that little tasty morsel out there. And while we wait, I think there's a good chance I'm going to burn this broccoli. But being that I got that salad back there, I'm not too worried if I got to toss the broccoli out. We're going to leave the shaft on these guys. Up in that beef juice there. Maybe a little bit of char, not much though. We'll give them 2 minutes in there. I don't know. She's got things to do, eating broccoli. Oh yeah, you're set. Shit. Well, do you want the shaft, Charlotte, or just do you like hearing about the shaft? Oh shit, do I look Portuguese to you? Do you want to give me some pointers? Thank you, Mr. Powley. Go to jail. Jail. It's possible. A bunch of shafts. They need a little bit longer and a little bit more liquid, actually. Another minute or so, and all my steam's escaping through those holes. We're just gonna block them up. Cauliflower sucks. It's possible. Now you can kill that, you're done with the heat. Now, you got your grater, you got some Parmesan, cheese. I mean, you could. Generally, if I'm putting broccoli in the oven, I just roast them with olive oil, salt, pepper, and seasoning. don't need to go overboard with it. You got a little bit of lemon juice, you could pop that on there. But we are ready to put together our masterpiece here. Dogs did their thing back here. So we got the salad. We'll munch on that kind of last because that doesn't need to be hot. I'm not worried about it warming up because it'll be cool. It'll be perfect. House sitter maybe, you know. What's going on? Oh, did Justin just pop in? Yep. Overcooked it a little bit. It's kind of a medium. I like medium rare, but that's all right. Not terrible. If you're going for super well controlled, you either want a fatter steak, do kind of the sous vide or finish it in the oven, where you got a little bit more control over it. But sometimes these cheap thin steaks are pretty hard to get a good cook on it without putting a lot of effort into it. Flavor is good. Potatoes. Yeah, RFK would approve of this meal, you know. Yeah, I don't know where Red's at tonight. Now, if red meat's not your thing, you could also do this with like a piece of salmon would be pretty good as well. Pretty much any red wine would go great with it. Cabernet, a Pinot, whatever. Well, I'm glad to have done my part, Miss K. This one's too. I'll do what I can, Charlotte. You mean food pictures with a mountain background? A little bit of pink in there. Nice, Peter. Parmesan for the broccoli. Could also use cheddar. No, it really doesn't. Energizer, but that's personal choice. I'm kind of the mindset that a good steak needs salt, pepper. Go to jail and wait quietly. See, this is why I kept some of the bacon off of the salad. this half of the steak's a little bit better. I try. New York strip. It was on sale at the grocery store. I hate, all the pre-cut steaks are just too thin. They're really hard to get a good cook on them. Yeah. I mean, that's a nice medium cook. I don't know if you can tell. You can't really tell, but bacon ranch salad. The potatoes were also cooked in the bacon fat, though. So, potatoes, salad. No. I do think I like the ribeye better than New York strip, though. Doesn't need it. It's decent meat. I would love to pass you the potato, Bunny Boo. Well, I think the best advice, Justin, is date foreigners. I tend to be more appreciative. Just kidding. Got all those cable cars, I got all of it. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Don't think about it too hard, man. You're 14. Just treat people like you want to be treated and it'll work out for you, buddy. Just don't be a pussy, You do have to ask her out if you want to go out with her. And otherwise, just enjoy being friends. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah. Well, head up, Torrid Pounder. I would love to give Martha the steak. I figured I couldn't say I want to give Martha the beef or you would turn it around against me. Charlotte knows what I'm talking about. I don't know. I've dated more internationally than I have in the States in my adult life, so take it for what it is. Could just be a personal preference thing. Oh, hell yeah. With or without a prenuptial agreement. She has a lot to teach me. That's probably a good thing, Bryce. Hang out with her then. Penny jail. I mean, are you arguing? Is my advice that far off the mark, Miss K? I mean, dating advice will vary widely where you're from, though. No dessert tonight, Michelle. Ate plenty already. But no, whoever asks of where the dog's saying when I tell them to go to jail, they go and run to their kennel. It sounds like a road trippable. Go to jail, Penny. Jail. I'll be right back. Okay. Hold on. Oops, gotta move this closer and move it back. While the dishwashers do their job. Well, I guess I'm blocking it, aren't they? But they're back there doing their thing. Well, yeah, I might run through Nashville, you know? A salad, torta pounder, a salad. But it has bacon and ranch in it, so let's mix it up so you get an idea. Romaine lettuce, carrot, green onion, cucumber, tomato, Roman tomato, red onion, cheddar cheese, ranch dressing, and the bacon that I cooked up earlier. I don't think many people have better deer than them corn-fed monsters in Missouri, though. Oh, and Paloma. And this will keep me full until tomorrow's dinner. So, I think technically I did fast today. All day, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you hunt deer up in Michigan, down south, lower peninsula, deer, penny, no. Deer are a lot bigger, they taste a lot better, versus the deer up north that just eat like, you know, one step at a time, that eat bark and trees and shit, you know. But I think I would get evicted before I even got into the Brotherhood, Miss K. Bacon. No. Dogs did a good job on the plate. Monica, we've already determined it takes a forklift to move you out of your lazy boy, so thank you for your opinion, though. It's good to see you again. Yeah, that's a good amount, Bryce. Just find a farmer on good time. Hey, quiet. No more for you, Penny. You will behave. You know, one thing you'll notice on this channel is I never start anything. I mean, I am always nice to new people until they do something that deserves it. Oh yeah, because that shithole of Chicago is draining Illinois. Nope. Yeah. That's nice. Let's make sure your little rascal's charged up, Monica. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Had a steak, had broccoli, had potatoes. Now I got a bacon ranch salad for the vegetables. Isn't he a corpse now, Peter? We get along, Miss Kate. Yeah, that seems to be your routine comment, BB. That's nice. Yeah. Got all the colors in there. Oh, what's he streaming on, Michelle? Or what's the subject tonight? I think so. They're right here. I mean, there's nothing left for them. They've already washed the dishes. They're fine. Vocal begging is not encouraged. And they wait quietly, they get treats. Go to jail. That's true. If I know if I get something, if I'm quiet for a while, I can do that too. Yeah, we'll give him a little bit of bacon here. It was the last one, Penny. Sorry. think as long as you don't live in a trailer, you'll be okay, Charlotte, because tornadoes are pretty attractive to those. That's true. No, you got cellar then, you're safe. Probably about 3 weeks. Was that seductive? No. Okay. So it's like -5. Alright, can you beat $12? Penny, no. Alright. Penny, that's enough, buddy. Well, this is what happens when you award begging. You know, vocal begging is not allowed. But she's learned that she barks, and then I send her to jail, and then they end up getting a treat. Michigan originally. No. 2 dots in Swag Kelly. Mostly natural climate change, but there's no doubt the climate change is a cyclical thing. I mean, you look at history, you know, there was an ice age, and we're still warming up from that. We went on a long walk, too. We went for a 2-mile-plus walk this evening. No. I did miss Kate. And that's why I'm getting these dogs are starting to beg more and more. It's not good. It's kind of like people complaining about Doge. Oh yeah, I know Petoskey quite well, and where we would, yeah, I got a bunch of Petoskey stones. You know, I make a lot of different things, often by request, especially if I'm doing the grocery shopping. Good answer, Peter. Or Justin. Yeah. It just all depends what type of landscaping you're into. Once again, personal preference. I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to do to get ready for this trip. Hey, what's up, Chevy? Good to see you. No, just wrapping up, but nah, just going to scan. Fuck. That didn't work out too well. Haven't decided yet. I'll take my boots at least. I'll look at a snow report, but I'll travel with my boots, and depending on how much I'm going to move around, I might just rent the skis there. Dogs are not in jail. Jesus Christ, Peter. Not planning on it. Okay, look. See? Just vegetable bullshit. See. Yeah, see, Kiko, do you want to check it out? Well, I'm not sure what to say with that one dancing. Just lifting up my wieners, you know? Yeah, now they'll shut up. They know there's nothing up here. Sometimes it sucks, you know, only having short little legs. Maybe. I would love to fight some Frenchmen in Charmony. That would be a lot of fun. Man. No. But, yeah, let these dogs out. Tord Ponder, Real Deal, Swag Kelly, BB. Yeah, well, you're just a bright ray of sunshine tonight, aren't you? You know, Charlotte, Michelle, you know, Miss K, Chevy, you know, all the Justin, Peter, Google, you know, Bryce, Charlotte, you know, anybody else I missed, but yeah, sometimes some people feel like it's a sport, you know. BB, you know, great to see you all, Justin. Until next time, whenever that's gonna be, good stream to end it on before a little bit of break. Michelle, yep. Thanks, guys. Good night, friends. Later, man. Go find some tortas to pound. Thanks, Google. Aw, good night, Charlotte. Oh, yeah, well, one does not be careful while they ski if they're in the zone. They'll be good. That takes the fun out of it, you know? You just kind of put the skis downhill and go. Wow, that's nice. Ciao, ciao. French fry when you should pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. It's all about just remembering when to be a banana and when not to be a banana, you know. It's gonna be good. Ciao for real.